Hey, my loves, and welcome to another breathing tutorial. As I mentioned in the previous breathing tutorial, I mentioned the word breathing, and you're thinking, what do I mean? We're breathing. But as I say, there's breathing, and then there's conscious breathing or breathing with intention. So, in today's practice, I really encourage you to really inhale as expansive and get as expansive as you can. And when you exhale, just think about all that anxiety, that stress, any negative energy just expelling from your body. On today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to do alternative nostril breathing, which we also call Nadi Shodhana. Nadi Shodhana is a great breathwork exercise. It's a challenging one, and I found it challenging when I actually first started doing it, but it's just so good in balancing the left and the right hand side of your body, or the left and right hand energies. The left energies are usually associated with feminine energy and creativity, and the right hand side of your energies, or the right side of your body, are usually associated with logic and masculine energy. And the great thing about practicing this breathing technique is that it just helps us balance masculine and feminine energy. One thing to mention now is we all have masculine and feminine energy in us, and the most optimal outcome in any scenario, any situation, is a balance between the two, or knowing how to regulate the two energies and when to lean into masculine energy or when to lean into feminine energy. So when you ground yourself and you come back to this breathing technique, if you're feeling yourself being too creative or too woo-woo, it helps to ground, and bring in some of that logic and some of that grounding that you would need in order to navigate whatever situation that you find yourself in. So, without further ado, here we go. I need you to be very comfortable, very relaxed, and of course, very open minded. What you're going to need is your thumb and your ring finger. And these are the two fingers that we're going to be using. What you're going to do is I'm using my right hand. You're going to place your right thumb and block your right nostril. You're going to inhale for the count of 4 breaths on your left hand side. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to block your left nostril with your ring finger, and you're going to hold both nostrils closed. I'm going to just do this because that you can hear me and I don't sound like I'm underwater. You're going to hold both nostrils closed for the count of 8 breaths. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to release your thumb and exhale 4 breaths on your right hand side or through your right nostril. So that being 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to repeat that now without my hands for those who may not have seen it. But again, the great thing about this is that you can always come back to it. And remember, be patient with yourself. It's your time, it's your practice, and there's no such thing as perfection. We're all learning. There's still many breathing techniques I can't do. With Nadi Shodhana, I mean, it goes up to, I think, 36 breaths. It's as many as you can actually take in. So there's no competition. We all here learning, just trying to balance our energies as best as we can. So here we go. Explanation, second time. You're going to inhale on the left hand side, that being 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to hold both nostrils for the count of 8 breaths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to release your thumb and then exhale on the right hand side of your body. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope that that is clear, and let us give it a go together. This one is harder for me to speak and breathe, so I'm going to try my best, but forgive me. It is one of those tricky ones where it is hard to instruct and also breathe. So here we go. I've got my ring finger and my thumb ready to go, and I'm going to try and count here. So here we go. I'm holding on and I'm inhaling. I'm holding. Exhaling. I'm inhaling, holding, exhaling. Second round, inhaling, holding, exhaling, inhaling, holding, exhaling. Last one, inhaling, holding, exhaling, inhaling, holding, exhaling. Whew. I just needed to come back because that was challenging to speak and to breathe at the same time, but I did it and I didn't pass out, still here. So I hope you enjoyed that alternative nostril breathing. And as I say, just block out 5 minutes in the morning every day and give it a go. And you'll be able to measure how much lung capacity you're actually increasing over the days by how much oxygen you're able to hold in your lungs when you inhale. And as I said, if you actually practice this progressively, you can go to the count of 16, 32, 30, no matter how many breaths that you can actually withstand and hold. Most swimmers, I believe, actually practice this alternate nostril breathing because it just helps them have that expansive lung capacity that they need for their craft. So you, my loves, need it so that you're breathing all that oxygen and into your brains, because the oxygen is food for your brain. It's what your brain needs for you to focus at your optimum while you're studying and as you progress and transition into the workplace or whatever else you decide to do. I hope that you've enjoyed this breathing exercise, and please do tag Seize the Light Foundation and let us know how you're getting on in advancing your practice. Thank you so much for listening to this breathwork tutorial, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste.